You are listening to episode 240 of the Peaceful Mind Podcast. Welcome to the Peaceful Mind Podcast, a place for creating the peace of mind you need to be the best mom you are created by God to be. If you want to bring more balance, more joy, and more peace to your motherhood, this is the place for you. I'm your host, certified life coach and Catholic mom, Danielle Thienel. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, let's get started. Hello, beautiful moms. Welcome back to the podcast. And if in addition to being a beautiful or busy mom, if you're an exhausted mom, then you are for sure in the right place today listening to this episode. I'm so tired or I'm exhausted is something that is a running tape player, or I don't know if that's a good example. Do we even use tape players anymore? Of what I hear us busy moms saying, right? It's definitely a default to our brain. But today, I am going to give you 20 ways to be able to boost your energy levels and to do so naturally. And this is going to be a little kind of off course to my usual podcasts. And the reason why is because I know that my main job is to help you all see what and overcome the biggest obstacle in your life to getting anything that you want and the changes that you desire. And that is what's going inside of your mind and how you are feeling on a daily basis. So that is what the Peaceful Mind Podcast touches on mostly. But today I'm actually going to divert from that and I am going to focus on the action. I am going to give you an array. That's why there's 20 examples of things that you could start doing today that are going to have an effect to boost your energy levels. And I know that I sometimes like someone to just tell me what to do, right? And ultimately, whether you do them or not, or whether they're successful, that is up to you. That's up to really what's behind our actions, the most important thing, which is our thoughts and our feelings. So if you have the right thought and feeling combination that drives you into taking action on any of these options that I give you today, fantastic. I hope that they are a win for you and you start increasing in your energy. And just know that also just because I say them or do them doesn't automatically mean that it will be the right one for you or work for you. But like I said, sometimes I just am on the other end with you all too, just wanting some ideas because there are only two ways to change the results that you have in your life right now. You can either change your circumstances or you can change your thoughts and feelings about your circumstances. And why I mostly focus on the latter here is because that is the most long-lasting and sustaining way to uncover and go after progress in your goals. But sometimes one of the solutions is to change your circumstances. And in that case, it opens you up to a new way of thinking and feeling better that then gets you better results. So just take this list as an offering, an invitation. Take one of them, take 5 of them. Get your brain kind of flowing and your mind in a way like, I wonder does that one resonate? Does that one feel like it might be helpful? Does this one, no, I don't really want to do that anymore. Okay. So let's get started and just know that this list is meant to just kind of get those brain juices flowing and to maybe help you open up and shift to a new idea and perspective on what's possible for you to increase your energy levels. All right, let's go. Number 1, that is to start your day with a 10-minute meditation to center your thoughts and clear your mind. I also want to add that if the idea of you being still or meditating like is still overwhelming, I would then say change this to 10-minute journaling to get your thoughts out of your head and on paper, something to clear your mind. So you're going to have a boost in your energy if you start your day with some kind of mindfulness around your thinking. Okay, number 2, incorporate a quick midday walk outdoors to refresh your body and to boost your vitamin D levels. We are, when we're coming off of summer, when this episode comes out, hopefully you've had a chance to have some sunshine where you are. But even like myself, this one is such a great reminder because I can literally have clients like morning till late afternoon, and I do incorporate a walk in most evenings. But wow, it might help sometimes to get a little hit of vitamin D naturally. So if you find that you're indoors most of the day, maybe this is a tactic you want to try. Okay, number 3, use a standing desk for part of your workday to keep your blood flowing and energy up. If you do have a job or outside the home where you work, or maybe you work remotely, or you have something where you're sitting at the desk for a long time, or let's just say sitting in general, if you find yourself sitting, I personally have one of these. I have a standing desk. If I see that I have multiple clients in a row, they will attest that, or a lot of times when I'm working on my flip chart and my whiteboard, I have it so that I stand up. The standing desk rises, and so this helps with my energy for that next client. If I've been sitting for a couple clients in a row and all of a sudden I'm in a standing position, I'm definitely getting the blood flowing and I have a little bit more energy then. Okay, number 4, drink a large glass of water first thing in the morning to hydrate and kickstart your metabolism. I was doing this for a while and I honestly have gotten away from it. But if you are someone who is even trying to drink more water through your day, I mean, to be able to check off and to have one right in the morning to get you like started is such a quick win. But what this does for your hydration and how hydration really plays into your energy levels. Shout out right now to one of my clients, Trisha. We've talked a couple times about this, right? About hydration and water and how this does for our energy level, especially in the occupation that she's in. So I want to offer for you all to drink a large glass of water first thing in the morning to boost those energy levels. And this is such an easy and natural way to do so. Okay, number 5, we're going to swap out our mid-afternoon coffee, if you're someone who drinks coffee, for a green tea. This way you will avoid a crash while still getting a caffeine boost, if that's something that is in your regular routine already. I myself do have a cup of coffee, sometimes 1.5 in the morning. And I'm also a tea drinker. I do also have I drink some tea in the evening, but I do use a lot of decaffeinated. But sometimes in the middle of the afternoon, I do like to get up from my desk, get a nice hot cup of tea. And I love the idea of having some green tea incorporated. And also it just doesn't even have to be hot. I have I just got a new case, as a matter of fact, delivered of a sugar-free green tea. To be fully transparent, most of the time what I do is I have that with ice out by the pool. But for anyone who is like a coffee drinker in the afternoon, trying to get, or maybe it's some other kind of drink that's trying to give you a caffeine boost, naturally, you could replace that with green tea and see if that helps you avoid a crash of being exhausted. Okay, number 6, take short, frequent breaks throughout the day to prevent burnout and maintain productivity. In my previous occupation, it's like getting more previous as the years go by for those of you who haven't heard before, my first career, I was a professional ballet dancer. And one of the things that was incorporated into our day is that we had to have, like it was in like contractually, we had to have 5-minute breaks every hour that we were dancing. And so usually it was like, at 55 past the hour, that's when we would take our 5 and then we would start back. But it was every hour, right? Because we were, working hard all day and dancing days. And this frequent break, like just that mindset of being able to look at the clock, knowing that coming up, you had a break, really, then you could go to the restroom, do a walk, go outside, get a little vitamin D, right? A chance to like switch out your shoes. Maybe you had a phone call you needed to make or something like that. But the fact that it was like built in where otherwise you couldn't, it definitely helped our productivity to be able to sustain for the day. So maybe you can incorporate that into your day. All right, number 7. Create a playlist of upbeat music to energize your routine tasks and workouts. I can't help but think about my one daughter here. She is so into this, right? She likes to play music and all the things that she does. And she has playlists and she likes other people's playlists. And I think there's so much to this. First of all, music is such a healing thing, right? It is such, already gets our body kind of moving and energizes us. So if there is a routine that seems like daily, that's kind of mundane, I mean, I'm just thinking of food prep. I'm thinking of laundry, of obviously workouts, something like that where you can add some music. This is going to affect and boost your energy in a positive way. So you might want to try that out. Okay, number 8. Can you ensure that where you are spending a lot of your time is brightly lit, which will help you maintain alertness and then also reducing eye strain. Sometimes when we are feeling tired and exhausted and we start to yawn and rub our eyes or something like that, it literally is because like our eyes have been straining if things aren't kind of bright enough. And then not to mention what looking at screens and blue screens and, just electronics in general does for our eyes. So this is something that will boost your energy if maybe you tweak a little bit. Maybe it's getting a pair of those like blue light glasses. Maybe it is adding, I think, right? You can buy like lights, like certain lights that help, give you that brightness where you are. Or again, it is just moving yourself maybe from a dark space to somewhere where it's more sunlight. That could be helpful. All right, moving right along. Number 9, could we opt for snacks that are rich in protein and healthy fats, like nuts or Greek yogurt, to help sustain our energy? I just came from getting up. I'm actually doing a few episodes of these podcasts in a row. My snack of choice was kind of half that. I did get a couple dark chocolate covered almonds. And it has boosted my energy for this call. I do like that there are some of healthy aspects to both of those items, especially since dark chocolate and almonds, because I've eaten a few in moderations. But if I were to have waited until dinner, for me and the way my body works, it would not have sustained the energy that I need to be using my brain and talking to you now in creating these 20 ways, right? I took this time to have my brain kind of do an idea dump, for lack of a better word. And I needed a boost nutritionally to be able to get that. So what kind of snacks are you choosing in your day? And could you swap that out for something that's a little bit, more rich in protein and healthy fats that would help keep that energy level up during the day? All right, here we are, number 10. We're almost halfway done. Delegate tasks when possible to conserve your energy for higher priority activities. I love this. This kind of comes back to what I teach my clients about time versus money. There is a lot of times when we don't realize that we can actually buy more time for ourselves by choosing to pay for things with our time. With our money, and it'll help us have more time. So this one is a little bit of an offshoot of that when we're saying delegate tasks when possible. It could be that you are not handling like the laundry all to yourself and you're delegating some of those tasks to your kids. And though you might not be paying them to do that, it is just showing you that the trade-off, right? You're trading having more energy for having less. You're having less of your energy go to certain tasks when you give it to someone else or pay money for somebody else to do it. And this is where we just prioritize activities to ourselves. You'll have to know which ones are worth your energy and which ones are worth having maybe somebody else use their energy to take care of it. So number 11, and I did do a podcast about this recently too. Number 11 is practice saying no to non-essential tasks to keep your schedule and mind clearer. Again, this episode, I think it was called The Art of Saying No. So look that one up if you find that this is something that you have trouble with, telling others no, saying no when people ask you to do things. If you're a yes person, then this could really, really boost your energy. If you practice saying no to those non-essential tasks, but keep your schedule, right, focused on those essential tasks, it's going to help keep your mind clearer, and a clear mind definitely leads to having more energy. Okay, number 12, connect with a friend for a quick chat to laugh and unload, boosting your mood and energy. For sure. I know. Laughing, what we all know about when my daughter was home this past summer, we watched a whole bunch of Friends episodes. She loves to do this where she knows coming off of those episodes, and then now I could say for me too, right? They like just laughing out loud. You already are in this state of mind where you're okay to like go ahead and do something else like afterwards. The same can be said when you connect with a friend or a person, someone who you know, who you feel better when after talking to them, or there's someone who you have that can listen to you if you have, not like you want someone to like, have a place to put all your complaints on or all the things that aren't going well, but just a lighthearted chat with a friend could help you get refocused, re-energized to finish the rest of your day. Okay, number 13, set a regular sleep schedule and stick to it to help regulate your body's natural energy cycles. Now, I know this one, you all, I'm sure, guessed that out of these ways that I'm offering you today, or when you're seeing how to boost your energy naturally, we all default to like, yes, we know sleep is important. However, our brain is in a place where it does forget a lot of things. So maybe that's all you needed today was a reminder to not beat ourselves up for the sleep we haven't received up until now, but to maybe decide that this is something you want to focus on so that you can be a more energetic person. Are you on to yourself that you keep an erratic sleep schedule? Is there an opportunity this week for you to decide on a new bedtime and a new wake-up time, and then you set about hitting it more consistently? If so, for sure, this one is going to boost your energy levels. Number 14, engage in regular physical activity that you enjoy to increase your stamina and overall energy. This goes totally along with number 13, where we logically know that if we slept more and we worked out more, we would have more energy. You know what? But sometimes the logical brain isn't the one that is in charge lately. And so hopefully I'm here to kind of, blow that dust off and to help you refocus and redecide if we need to increase our physical activity, right? If you're somebody who is exhausted and you want more energy and you're looking for more energy in a natural way, not the short, sugar hit and then with the crash, right? You are going to want to find out how you can move better, because the science doesn't lie that the more we move, actually it boosts our overall energy. Okay, number 15. Yeah, now I'm going to do I could tell in my ways I definitely found okay, I'm going to go to our spiritual faith side for these last ones to bring us to 20, because the Lord and what our faith offers us is for sure. He's the one who created us, right? He's the one that made it what our energy levels and how they work go. So it makes complete sense to go to the Creator to look for what He has offered for us to participate in that will help us be able to keep these energy levels up. So 15, to spend time daily in prayer to connect with your faith and to renew that spiritual energy. This all comes down to it focusing our mind and our heart to a place that energizes us. And that is what happens when we are connecting connecting to heavenly ways through prayer. So if you aren't spending time daily in prayer and you are an exhausted mom, this may be the tactic you want to try. This might be one of the ways you want to decide today to incorporate more in your life. Number 16, read a passage from Scripture at some point in the day. If it's not morning, could it be at lunchtime, right? Could it be in the evening, right before you're starting the evening routine, so that you can find inspiration and motivation from these passages? And that can help give you that natural energy boost at some point during the day. Number 17, join a faith-based study group or a prayer group. What you're looking for is to build community and receive spiritual support. I also want to add to this one, that's exactly what you get inside my coaching program, whether you are working with me in the one-on-one capacity or the group capacity. You are joining a faith-based group, a faith-based program where there is community, whether it's just me or it's me and some other moms. You receive support and an energy boost, one, when you're in there, when you see that you're not alone, but then when you're also getting real help to your real life circumstances, to your life. This for sure, right, makes my moms more energetic in their day. Okay, which one is next? Number 18 already. Okay, we're coming to the home stretch here. Reflect on your blessings at the end of each day to foster gratitude and positive energy. And I'm not sure why I said the end of the day, because it really can be any time, morning, afternoon, evening. Again, I mentioned I have a gratitude journal practice that I do in the morning. But when you organize and reflect your blessings in a way and think about them and focus your brain on your blessings, it makes you feel good. And when we feel good, it just results in more energy. And this is a total natural way to get a boost in your energy. Number 19, attend a weekly service or mass to spiritually recharge and reflect on your personal journey. If you are an exhausted mom, if you're a busy mom, the chances that you are actually carving out an amount of time that I guess the word forces is what's coming to my mind, so I'll just use it, forces you to be quiet, to be still, to be silent. And if you're someone who is not doing that on its own, then this might be the one you want to choose and add to your life to boost your energy levels, because it already is a container. When you go to weekly church service or mass, you are going to, without a doubt, at the end of the hour, have had quiet time, been still, and get spiritually recharged. Okay, number 20, and this is to use a faith-based app for guided prayers that focus on peace and energy, rejuvenation. And the reason why I just loosely used faith-based app, because I wanted to offer that what you're doing right now by listening to this podcast, most likely on the podcast app on your phone. It could be directly on your computer through my website, which you also can. But I want you to see that this, just by you going here and listening, it can give you some shifts in perspective. And of course, today is an action plan, some action strategies to take, could already get you feeling like your energy elated. Like, has it gone up just by listening to these things? I hope so. But there's also other apps. I've mentioned before that one that I've integrated in my life that I really love is the Hallow app. And it just is, I can get minute help. I can get longer, 20-minute times. There's just so many choices on there that help me to focus on peace and rejuvenate my energy, because I go to these already curated places that are meant to help me feel better and have more peace. So, okay, we did it. I'm not sure how long this episode's going to end up being, but what of those 20s, what of those 20 mamas were kind of jog something in you that you felt like, oh, I could do that, or that would be good, or I'm going to try that. Don't be overwhelmed by the amount that I gave you. Hopefully there was one or two. And if not, if you were driving or anything, go back, re-listen, jot down the 20, have this list so that you can pick when you're feeling tired to grab one of these. Because I want to leave you this, that an exhausted mom is not helpful for anyone. It's not helpful for you. It's not helpful for your spouse. It's not helpful for your kids. It's going to happen at times because we're human beings and that's just what happens to our bodies. But really on the end of you facing your energy challenges, on the other end of it is going to have you being able to feel better and then show up and think clearly and make strong decisions and plan out and follow through on your plan, and to actually enjoy your life, being intentional and deliberate. And we can't do that when we're exhausted. And our families, they might seem what they need is urgent, but really the urgent call that I want to bring to you today is for you to get feeling better, for you to get more energy, for you to not be exhausted. So I hope that the strategies that I offered today, they were designed to help you manage your energy levels more effectively. And I hope that the ones that were rooted in faith, or the intention of all of them is to support your overall well-being. And then I'm really, really hoping that you take one or several and put them into action. Try them out. See what they do. Hopefully they work and it leads you to a life of more peace and joy and balance overall. Okay, mamas, thank you so much for being here. Please, I'm going to invite you to go to my website if you haven't gone lately. It's daniellethienel.com, and you will get access to seeing my book that I have available, and there will be another book that's going to be on there really soon that I'm so excited to be announcing in coming episodes. And then if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you have access to some blogs that I've written on different areas And I have a resource page, and that resource page is curated for you to see some free and paid options that I have that can help you in your busy mom life. So I just wanted to invite you to go ahead and jump over there and take a look and navigate, and reach out if you have any questions or comments about the podcast. I always love to hear your feedback, and tell me which one of these 20 ways to boost your energy levels naturally that you tried or loved the best. Okay, everyone, thanks again for being here. I will talk to you all next week, but until then, peace be with you always. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Peaceful Mind Podcast. If you found value in today's episode, I'd be so grateful if you could subscribe and leave a review. It not only supports the podcast, but ensures you don't miss out on future episodes packed with insights and tools to create peace of mind in your busy mom life. And if you're of the Catholic faith like me, or any Christian mom seeking to feel better in any area of your life and to show up more calm, connected, and confident, I can help. Become an empowered mom who knows how to bring about the changes you desire, no matter the circumstances. Whether you need one-on-one guidance to get there, prefer a group coaching program with like-minded women, or a self-study course, I've got you covered. Explore my private one-on-one packages, join my Busy to Balance group life coaching program, or delve into my signature course, Divine Time. To find out which path is right for you, let's meet and see what's the best fit. Schedule a free call with me at DanielleThienel.com, or send me a direct message on Facebook or Instagram at Danielle Thienel Coaching. And also, don't forget to get your copy of my book, The Cyclone Mom Method: How to Call on Your God-Given Power to Remain Calm, in Control, and Confident as a Busy Mom. Dive into the digital and bonus audio version when you go to book.daniellethienel.com/new-book. You'll find all the details in the show notes too. Until next time, peace be with you always.